For this process, I'm going to place 2 hands underneath Denise's heart. And I'm going to do a meditation, a visualization. And at the same time, what I'll be doing is pulsing. Now, pulsing puts me back in touch with Mother Earth. The heartbeat of Mother Earth is a lot slower than our own. And the way that we get in touch with that pulse is through the muscles of the perineum. So we squeeze those muscles, and we can only squeeze them at a certain rate. And that is the rhythm and rate that we use to get us back into touch with Mother Earth. While I'm doing this process, I will be squeezing the muscles of the perineum. And the rhythm that I can do that sounds like this: pulse, pulse, pulse. And what I'll find is when the eagle comes down into the nest, which is part of this visualization, bringing the eagle home to the nest, and when Jaguar comes down from the tree, then what Denise will feel will be suddenly this landing back on Mother Earth. Denise said to me just now she felt a little bit spaced out, a little bit out of her body. And we also need to come back to Earth, to be present, to be in our bodies. So first of all, we begin with 2 hands placed underneath the heart chakra, and then feeling that pulsing in the perineum muscles. And once I feel that Denise's body has landed in my hands, I can feel that pulse coming from her body too. Then I remove one of my hands, keeping one under the heart. I take the other one and I place it underneath the 2nd chakra. So then I'm holding these 2 chakras in my hand. I'm still pulsing. And through the visualization of bringing the eagle down into the nest and the jaguar down from the tree, you can feel Denise's body sinking. I'll be calling eagle back home to the nest in the heart and jaguar back home to the earth in the 2nd chakra. Calling Denise's body back home to itself. As we go through life and we experience shocks and traumas, we have a tendency to step out of our bodies. And so this process allows us to come all the way back into the body. What I'm looking for as I'm pulsing and holding the back of these chakras is feeling the pulse of the synovial fluid that runs down the spine. When I feel that pulsing in both chakras, then we're done. First thing I do is open my Viracocha, opening my own personal sacred space over myself and then over Denise. Placing 2 hands underneath the heart chakra. And this is the visualization. So here at the heart chakra, in the center of your chest, Denise, is a nest. A beautiful nest made of strong twigs woven together, strong on the outside, soft on the inside with moss and feather. This is the nest of a great eagle, and your eagle has flown way up into the sky, keeping watch, being vigilant, watching over the landscape of your life. In your mind's eye, I want you to call on that eagle. Call her home to the nest. Let her know it's safe to come home to the nest and rest. And I'm calling her too, calling Eagle, seeing her coming closer and closer. When we have fight or flight locked on, Eagle flies way up high, being vigilant, watching, looking for anything that moves. And so we're calling her home so that she can finally rest in the nest that you made for her. Time to come home and rest in this nest. And when I feel the pulse in my hands under the heart, I know the eagle has landed, and I can leave one hand under the heart and then move the other hand carefully under the second chakra. And there I begin this visualization. So here, in your second chakra, lives a jaguar, and your jaguar has gone way up into the tree, right to the top of the tree, where she is keeping watch, hyper vigilant, looking, watching everything that moves, keeping you safe. Call on her, let her know it's time to come home, to feel those 4 poles on the earth once more. Let her know it's safe. Calling her down from the tree, and see her picking her way down, branch by branch, carefully, steadily, coming home. All the time I'm pulsing, pulse, 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 pulse. And seeing that jaguar, those great paws on the bark of the tree. Now she makes her way down the trunk of the tree and finds her place on the earth. And like all good cats, goes round and round until she feels that place where she can finally land on the earth, belly on the earth, 4 paws on the earth. And when Jaguar is down from the tree, I can feel that pulsing in Denise's body, the synovial fluid pulsing at the same rhythm as I'm pulsing. And Denise's body lands onto Mother Earth. And it's good to give some moments to recalibrate. To come back to herself, into her body, present right here, right now.
What I said from there, but I wanted to share that.
Yeah, so I feel more in my body. I can feel my body now, and I feel like I'm here. I feel like I'm here now, and I feel like a warrior. I feel like I can get out there and do all the things that I need to do. I just really feel I'm here, rather than being the scattered person that I often am. It's really brought me back.
Nice.
And my eagle landing, I almost burst into tears, I have to say, but I really felt that particularly, so thank you. Thank you.